Today is lesson 1 of our science topic. So today we are going to find out what adaptations are. So before we start, we're going to have a look at these two animals. We have a giraffe and we have a polar bear. So giraffes have long necks so that they can reach their food at the top of the trees. They have long legs for height, and it helps them to walk long distances. They also have a really long tongue that helps them grab all the leaves off of the branches. Polar bears, on the other hand, are quite different. So they have white fur that helps them to blend into snow. They have blubber around under their fur that keeps them warm. They have sharp claws and teeth for hunting. Now, what do these all have in common? Well, these are special features that each of these animals has that helps it to survive. And these features are called an adaptation. So an adaptation, if we have a look here, an adaptation is the process that enables an organism to adjust to their environment in order to survive. What's an organism, you may ask? Well, an organism is another word for plants or animals. So if we put that in there, adaptation is the process that allows plants and animals to adjust to their environment so that they can survive. We also then have, an adaptation is sometimes referred to as the evolution of a species. So evolution of a species also refers to the survival of the fittest. So if you have a polar bear, for example, that is living in the Arctic Circle, and you have it's able to, one's got blubber, so it's able to keep itself warm, and one doesn't, which one of those is going to be able to survive, and which one is going to be able to produce children so that the species continues to live? So we would say that the one with blubber would survive because it wouldn't be getting as cold and it wouldn't be freezing. So adaptations often occur because of a genetic mutation. So that is something that an organism, so a plant or animal, is born with. For example, we have a bird with maybe a longer beak, so it's able to get its food a lot easier. So that one would survive as opposed to one with a shorter beak. So when we're having a look at adaptations, there are 3 types of adaptations. We have behavioural, which is actions that an organism does. So something that an animal or a plant does to help it survive. We have structural, which is a physical feature, so like blubber on a penguin. So something that the animal looks like or has on its body or in its body. And then we have physiological, which is an internal feature. So for example, poison from a snake. So your task today, you are going to open up your animal research task on Google Classroom. Find 3 animals that demonstrate different types of the adaptations. So you need to find one animal that has a behavioural adaptation, one that has a structural adaptation, and one that has a physiological adaptation. Do not use any that we have used in this PowerPoint. I want to hear 3 new ones. So what you need to do for each animal, you need to tell me what the animal is, what the adaptation is, and how that helps the animal to survive. That's task 1. Then once you finish that, you're going to open up task 2. And the task is, what animal am I? So using the clues where it's just told you what some adaptations are, I would like you to see whether you can guess what animal or plant it could be based on the adaptations. There may be multiple answers for one question, okay? But you only need to give me one animal for each one. And that is today's lesson.